What's up, webheads? It's Brandon here with Black Spider here, and welcome to another vlog. Now, for those of you who have not been reading my community posts, we just hit 100 subscribers just last week. Guys, we did it. We finally did it. It's been 3 years in the making, and we finally hit 100 subscribers. It may not be much to some, but to me this is a big deal, and I am super thankful that we managed to get this far with my sub count. And I am so grateful to all of you for helping me get this far. I was debating on how best I wanted to celebrate this milestone. I wanted to do like a compilation video of like some of my personal favorite moments from my videos, but I'm gonna save that for like my 150th video on YouTube. So be sure to keep an eye out for that when I hit my 150th video on this channel. But yeah, no, I am so thankful to all of you for helping me get to this point. I honestly probably would not even be where I am right now if it wasn't for all of you actually willing to watch my content. I may not be quite as skilled with this as some others, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, or anyone else like that, but you know, even those guys had to start somewhere. At best, they probably didn't get very many views on their channels either. Of course, granted, when they started, they had a little probably better equipment than I did. I mean, I'm currently recording from my my Android Samsung Galaxy A10e using a little microphone that I just attached to it through the USB port. So what do I know about this kind of thing, right? But you know what? Again, everyone has to start somewhere. Whether it be just recording videos on your phone, or from a high-end camera like with Jack or Mark or something like that. You know, everyone starts somewhere. They may not get very many views at first, but you know, the more they do it, and if they find it fun, and if they like doing what they're doing, then eventually they'll start getting more views. And if they start, depending on if they have a job that they do on the side, or if they have like a full-time job and this is what they do on the side, and they can save up and afford better equipment so that they can improve their content. We all do different things with our content if we're on YouTube. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. Anyone can be a YouTuber if they really wanted to, if they feel like they would actually enjoy doing that. And me personally, I've been enjoying the 3 years that I've been on YouTube myself. I love like all the views that I've been getting, and I love this community in particular because like all of you have been pretty supportive so far. There are no other words that I can think of at this point to express my gratitude to all of you for helping me get to this point. I hope that one day I can be as big a name as Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or 8-Bit Ryan, something like that. I really hope that one day I can actually make it big on YouTube. That's my goal. That's been my goal since I started making YouTube videos. In fact, it's even in my about page that I want to one day make it big. I know it's a long ways off, and I probably have to save up a lot of money to actually get that far, but eventually I will hopefully make that point. I still got a lot of saving up to do to afford better equipment for that purpose. As of right now, my laptop isn't exactly the greatest for gameplay recording. That's why I've been doing all my gameplay recordings from my tablet. I've been lucky enough that most of the games that I've been playing, or most of the games that are available on PC are actually available on mobile, or at least some anyways. I know that the FNAF series is available on mobile, except for Security Breach at the moment, and of course the VR ones. Not that I actually plan on doing FNAF. That was already obvious when I just like cut my FNAF playthrough short after like 3 episodes in, because it's like going off topic for a bit. FNAF is a good franchise. Okay, don't get me wrong. FNAF is a pretty good franchise with a lot of lore and a lot of good gameplay in it, but it's just like it's not for everyone. I will say that much. It's not for everyone, and myself included. Like I'm the kind of person that prefers more fast-paced gaming, I guess, or more open world, I guess you could say. More mobility. I like games where I can control my character in a way so that I'm not just like looking from side to side or checking the security camera feed, things like that. I like the games where I have more mobility in my character actions. That's why I like games like first-person shooter games like Left 4 Survive, which I'm currently playing right now, or Call of Duty Mobile, which I play off camera. I mean, I've played Call of Duty Mobile a few times on camera, but outside of it. And then I like open world games too, where I can like freely explore the world a little more. That's why I like games like Honkai Star Rail, which eventually I do want to get back to that game once I actually am able to get a better PC that I can play high-end games like Honkai. Because right now doing it on my tablet is not an option. It takes up way too much space. And everything else that I have on my tablet is really not much I can do with Honkai at the moment until I can afford better equipment. But yeah, and I also like fast-paced games as well, where it is like there's much more going on. That's why I like playing games like, say, Happy Wheels. I know it's probably not quite as fast-paced for most, but you know, it's a pretty fast-paced-ish game, and it still falls under that category of like more character mobility as well, and more character controls. There is at least that. But I mean, every so often though, I do like the more chill games where I just like not controlling a character at all. That's why I play games like Akinator or Would You Press the Button, things like that. So you know, like everyone has games that they like. My games are games with like more character mobility, fast-paced action, and more free roam of the world that you're playing in. And of course, the occasional chill game if I'm feeling up for it. But yeah, we all have our own niche to fill. It doesn't have to do with games, whether it's has to do with like gameplay videos in general, or you just want to make a channel based on solely vlog type videos, or maybe you like doing review videos on your channels. Heck, maybe you want to pull in Mr. Beast and create a challenge video for random people. Whatever it is that interests you most, that is the niche that you can fill. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are or what your background is like or anything like that. You can still be a YouTuber if you think that you got what it takes to get behind the camera and talk to the camera as if you're talking to a bunch of viewers sitting in front of you right now. And that's a beautiful thing. And that is why there are so many people on YouTube right now, is because YouTube actually interests them. And that's why we're seeing a rise too in smaller creators as well. I've been noticing recently that there have been a lot of small creators like coming out of the woodwork to start making their own videos and hopefully one day fill in the shoes of all the greats that came before us. Because as of recently, there have been a lot of YouTubers, just like a lot of like big name YouTubers that have been quitting YouTube for one reason or another, whether it's like family related or they just get tired of the constant grind. I mean, just recently MatPat has quit from doing his theory videos. Now, obviously, he hasn't quit from YouTube entirely. He still has GT Live, but he's narrowed himself down to one channel. So we're no longer gonna be able to see him on the Theorist channels. But he's still, in a sense, kind of quit. I know that last year or maybe 2 years ago, a YouTuber by the name of Coop772 who did like reviews on Nerf guns or other foam flinging blasters quit a while ago, and eventually other big name YouTubers like Mark or Jack might eventually quit at YouTube. As sad as it might sound, that is what it is, unfortunately. We all can't do this forever. Eventually I'm probably gonna quit at some point, but that's not for a good long while from now. I've still got my entire life ahead of me so far, so I'm not planning on going anywhere right now. Maybe when I get more of a following, and if it becomes too much for me, maybe I will, but for now, I'm staying right here. And hopefully one day I will be able to actually walk in the footsteps of some of the greater YouTubers out there, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, MatPat, people like them. But for now, we all must continue to do our part in bringing our own form of entertainment to the world, whether it be in the form of gameplay videos, vlogs, review videos, etc. You can be the next generation of YouTube if you really put your mind to it. You can be that person that becomes the next Markiplier, the next Jacksepticeye, the next MatPat. If you just do what you like the best and keep going at it so that you can make the content that you want to make for whatever niche you're trying to fill. Thank you all so much for putting up with my quirks, I guess, for the last 3 years and for helping me get to 100 subscribers on this channel. And I thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to get a like button, a good old right hook, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.